With Senate Bill 727 about to hit Governor Parson's desk, 3 Northeast Missouri superintendents signed a letter of opposition, citing concerns of program cuts due to lack of funding. KTVO's Trey Wiggins met with Kirksville R3 Superintendent Robert Webb for more perspective on the issue.
Superintendents Andy Turgeon of Knox County R1, Robert Webb of Kirksville R3, and Susan Johnson of Hannibal School District all co-signed a letter of opposition addressed to Governor Parson regarding Senate Bill 727. In the letter, they say, quote, "Senate Bill 727 poses a threat to the progress we have made in improving our educational system." They go on to say the funding does not exist for these mandates attached to this bill. If signed, we will either be required to cut programs or be forced to ask our taxpayers to pay more. They said even that could still lead to program cuts. State Representative Danny Busick agrees.
My concern is that will the state fulfill their promises to fund this bill? Will they happen 3 or 4 years down the road? Will they say, well, we can't fund this any longer? And the little schools will be, that funding will be pulled from the little schools, and all of a sudden the little schools don't know how to pay for these salaries. And that was my big concern on this bill.
The bill was originally supposed to just add tax incentives to a statewide scholarship program, as well as award tax credits to families switching schools. Legislators kept piling on, adding measures to increase teacher pay and expand charter schools. The expansion of charter schools was a big addition to the bill. Webb says that this could lead to a division of economic classes in Missouri communities, which in turn could eliminate something he calls collaborative learning.
The kids whose families must work 3 or 4 jobs to just get by, the kids who need and who have never been exposed to reading from the get-go, who struggle with reading, who struggle with knowing how to ask questions, learn from their peers.
As for increasing teacher pay, Knox County R1 already pays their educators more than the proposed minimum of $40,000, as does Kirksville. But with salaries expected to grow with the rate of inflation starting in 2028, it could spell trouble for these smaller districts in the next 5 years. Reporting for KTVO News, I'm Trey Wiggins.
If State Bill 727 is signed into law, the measures will go into effect on July 1st of 2026.